midterm cycle. What did that tell us? It's time now for Republicans to start paying a little bit of attention and embracing the voting system that we have and not the one that they wish that they had. They need to accept the rules as they are.
What? Was that Hannity saying that? Accept the rules as they are? The voting rules as they exist and not as they want them to be? I mean, who in their right mind, especially people who run for office for a living, would not want voters to have access to the ballot box, unfettered access through mail-in, early voting, all the ways, making voting a national holiday? Why wouldn't you want that, GOP? Oh, you wouldn't want that because you guys were rigging the game and it came to bite you in the behind in Georgia. So what you just watched was Sean Hannity trying to figure out why Republican voters weren't using their voting rights properly. Yeah. You heard me right. And I've got a wild guess. Fox News has been spoon feeding their viewers voting disinformation and misinformation and conspiracy theories this entire time. And it came back, as I said, to bite them in the you know where. And we showed you this headline 3 times this week. We have to do it again. After years of attacking early voting, Fox News worries early voting attacks backfired for the GOP. Yeah, it did. With the Georgia runoff election nearly over, Fox personalities reassessed their network's efforts to discourage Republicans from getting out to vote. Mike, now I think this is delicious, really.
Oh, absolutely. It's just, I don't know how they thought this would end for them. There was one clip in particular of Charlie Kirk responding to Herschel Walker's loss. And he was basically saying, look, I get that I've been telling you that these elections have been rigged, but you still got to vote. I mean, why would somebody vote if you've been telling them now for more than a year that their vote doesn't matter? Of course, they're going to do the logical thing and stay home. So it's just absurd to me. And in my state of Oregon, we've had vote by mail since 1993. That was the first election that it was statewide. And it's not controversial here. If you took away vote by mail from us, even Republicans would be against that because we've all been using it and it's been fine. But we all know why Republicans don't like vote by mail. It's because it increases turnout. And when turnout is higher, their prospects go down. So to see this all backfire and blow up in their faces, it really is cathartic to watch because they should have anticipated this. Again, I've just got to say, you can't tell voters that if they vote a certain way, it's not going to count, or voting in general doesn't count because the whole system is rigged. There's no like actionable thing besides staying home. So that's the only conclusion that these viewers are going to take away from it. So, I mean, they made their bed, so now they're going to have to lie in it.
Yeah, the Republican voters did just what they asked them to do. And now they're like, oops, we didn't mean that. Not like that. So yeah. Republicans definitely have played themselves, Mike, and that is delicious. I don't know, you got me on delicious right now. Now they are on cleanup duty, which is what Sean Hannity was doing in that video. And Hannity added later regarding the Georgia race, it was estimated yesterday, which was Tuesday, he was referring to Tuesday, when voting started in Georgia, that Herschel Walker, because of early voting, mail-in voting in Georgia, he went into yesterday's elections down by 200,000 to 250,000 votes. That's insane. There is a reluctance and resistance of Republicans to vote by mail or vote early. You think, Sean Hannity? They've been fed a steady diet of don't do it. They didn't do it, and look what happened. Your guy lost. Yeah, that's what happened. They followed your instructions. And Laura Ingraham, one of my best, Pumpkin, you are the best, tells Hannity he should get pissed off. Watch this.
Republicans need to get their act together and play the ballot game like the Democrats do, or they can't go into every election down 500,000 votes.
Yeah, well, at least McCarthy, he won the House, but everyone else has to make a case as to why they deserve. And I like Ronna McDaniel a lot. I've said that I like her. She's a great person and great woman. But I mean, you do have to make the case as to why you actually deserve to get reappointed. I mean, a college basketball coach would have already lost his job with this record. So, we're going to apply at least the same standards to this as that. So
I'm not getting involved in that match. However, I like you. I don't know. I like it when you're pissed off. I mean,
dip
even when
your
you're pissed
toe
off
in the water, Hannity. It's okay.
Laura works my last nerve, Mike. Really, ever, honestly, works my last nerve, and that she's pissed. Pissed about what? Because Republicans did exactly what they asked. Voters did exactly what they asked them to do.
I love how he calls it the ballot game or something. What, voting? That's the game that we're playing. We're voting.
Right.
That's what a democracy offers us, right? We don't have a perfect democracy, but we still have the ability to cast our votes. But that's a game. I mean, this is the way that they think about voters. This is why they're kind of giving up the game here, because they know that if you expand the options to vote, this is going to hurt them. This is why they opt for voter suppression as an electoral strategy. But now, again, it's backfired. And now it's shocking to me that they're surprised. They're like the meme of the surprised Pikachu face, where they can't believe that what they said blew up in their face. And I'm loving every second of it, because even if they're not going to change, just the fact that they are feeling a little bit of pressure to be introspective, that is satisfying to see.